Welcome back, everybody, here to the coverage of, I hit that button, the defense, so we don't have to hear ourselves again. I'm Toby1, this is Blitz, and it's the last game of the night, Blitz.
We're almost done. Home stretch. Gotta get there.
Massive end hype. Instead of like looking towards the end. It should be good times. Let's go to our game. That wasn't the reaction I was searching.
What kind of reaction were you searching for?
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
You know me.
Yeah, I do.
You'll never get that. Not even a TI will you get that out of me.
That's true.
There is no fake hype with Blotz Dota.
Stop it.
You only get it
Please stop
when I get really excited. You'll know that I mean it.
Please no blots. Please no blots.
You don't like it? I'm just trying to confuse you at this point.
You really are. And you know my brain has been working overtime over the past couple of days. Like, you're actually being cruel now.
Am I, though?
No, not really. I can take it, I'm a man. Let's get into our draft. Actually banning out Wyvern in the first two. Darkseer is into the point where he's banned out of the first one.
Okay, Monkey Business don't want to play against that hero. They take the Lina for themselves this time.
No. Actually,
Fly went ham on it the other day. He was godlike at like 20 minutes.
But to actually, like you first, I can understand first picking it. But you ban out the Darkseer and the Wyvern instead.
Yeah, what up with that?
Yeah, I don't know.
They're gonna just get, they're gonna take Gyrocopter then, I guess, or PL. Madara is a PL hero, or PL player, and that used to be their standby. It's like, we don't know what to do. Give Madara Phantom Lancer. I think that's the conversation right now.
Really? Okay, so they don't have great control over us. Let's just go for PL. Like, this guy can win. Let's just make space.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, guys.
At least we know the offlaner of Golden Boy should be able to get level 2 within the first minute now. Because it's an Earthshaker that can just block the lane with a fissure. What are you checking?
I'm looking at Moon Meander's icon and just realizing how cheesy everything is. It's Moon, me, and her, and it's a picture of this girl. Like, come on, Moon. You're better than this.
But it's not him as well. Like, he needs to be there in the corner somewhere.
Moon, me, and her. Oh my god. Kill me. I hope he watches this recording to know that I'm disappointed in him. See, that was the conversation. What do we take? Gyro or PL?
It's gonna be the Gyro.
I'm surprised.
Doesn't really look like Monkey Business. Well, they could have some troubles with the Gyro, but they just played up against it and proved that it's easy. It's not easy, but they kept losing their Darkseer to it.
Spirit Breaker.
But now they get the range closer, the Spirit Breaker and the Lina. I love this combo, man. I love this combo. X-Music have made me an even bigger fan of this combo as a dual off-lane combo.
Space Cow.
Oh.
17%.
I wasn't
71%.
Like, they didn't even have to wait for the 17%. They got level 1 charge and level 1 Light Strike Array. And just charge in, Light Strike Array, you burn all the consumables, then they hit level 2, and then they find the kill. Like, it was actually crazy, and they never left the lane. So they're both there at the same time. They both hit level 6. And who's ever going to survive up against Charge, Nether Strike, and Laguna Blade? With potential Light Strike Array and Slave as well.
Yeah.
Like, you can't live against that.
This is an annoying combination. Spirit Breaker in itself is one of those heroes that I like to call tilting heroes. A term I just made up where if you play against it and you start to lose, you get so frustrated. Because it feels like every hit then is a bash. Playing against Greater Bash is top 3 worst things that you have to do in Dota.
Yeah.
It never feels like it's going your way.
And playing against it, yeah. Playing with it, I never feel like it goes my way either. Like, I never get 17%.
I don't either, Topes.
But yet, you still get CSGO knives.
What can you do, man? Sometimes Valve just chooses you as a person that they're going to reward.
So you just burn up all your leprechauns before.
It's called karma. I did great things, you know.
Really?
Yeah, I gave a pack of Skittles to a homeless guy earlier today.
Really? Mm-hmm. Do they at least have an inventive sign?
No.
I gave $10 to a girl that dressed herself up in magazines and said I want to travel to Cuba. I'm like, you know what? I respect that.
You would give $10 to her.
She actually had like a wonderful little parasol thing as well. And it's like, you know what? I support your desire to travel to Cuba.
And that's how Toby met his girlfriend.
That is not how I met my girlfriend. You know how I met my girlfriend.
Oh god, dude, I just get a rip on you. I just
But it's too easy sometimes. Like, I swear, like, I am just socially inept to see these things coming.
yeah, man, I'm
It's not my fault.
I'm a mean person. My bad, Tobe. You're a good guy.
Don't tell people that.
You weren't meant for this world.
I managed to build up a reputation.
Oh, that's the
I don't know
Undying
how I
pick.
built up that reputation, but I got it anyway.
Ooh, Undying.
That's a big team fight. That's a big team fight.
Wee wow wow.
It's good lane control. I'm still feeling the problem, however. Like, you're picking up an Undying into a guy that just runs through zombies, aka Spirit Breaker. Now, Ember Spirit, who can't be controlled. And Lena, who can just get Fiery Soul. So, killing off the Tombstone isn't that difficult if Lena can keep her space up. And the only stuns they've really got so far is Earthshakers. I'm not saying they're bad stuns. Earthshaker is the man. But you still need to have a little bit more control with the next two heroes. Beyond slow.
I kind of agree. I kind of disagree.
What is happening to your heroes? Oh, okay.
They just freak out sometimes. Do you remember when I couldn't see half the heroes?
Yeah?
Sometimes it happens in Reborn.
Okay. Just reborn things. Source 3 will save us. That's the thing. There's the disable I was looking for.
I don't even know what the third pick is. I'm just assuming it's Ember.
It's Ember. It's Ember.
Oh, you're right.
It's Ember. there's like multiple screens you can look at.
For me, it's just a blank. It's a blank card.
Just reborn things.
Amazing.
If you actually close it and open it up again, it'll fix it.
Oh, really? If I do this?
Yup.
Oh, hell yeah.
That was actually a bug that goes back all the way to the age of TI4. When they first added the animated portraits behind it and then the background stuff, the only way to fix it was to go to menu and come back to game. And it would fix it.
Spirit Breaker has a very large face.
I think it's mostly forehead. Like, his face is actually quite small.
But he's also got a huge chin. He's got a big overbite, too. I feel bad.
5 seconds remaining.
Take him to a dentist.
Yeah. Or no, it's an underbite. He's got an underbite. I would. You know what? If I cast the next TI, I swear it, I will take Spirit Breaker to a dentist and get that fixed.
Maybe he likes his teeth the way it is.
I don't know,
It's
man.
very menacing. And the way it works is, like, now he could actually, like, he could... The nose ring just fits perfectly. It all looks very aesthetically matching.
You don't know these things.
I know aesthetics. I got some level of style. Some.
Mm.
Is that you saying I don't? You're the man that had Cap buy basically... Cap, and was it your mother that bought all of your suits?
What's your point? Captain, what are you talking about? Cap just went shopping with us.
I thought he bought like all your initial things. Like when
No.
you're here in Berlin. You went shopping with Charlie. Like
Yeah.
Charlie helped get you stuff before with the MLG land.
Yeah, Charlie's my dad, dude. I don't get why Charlie gets so much hate. Yeah, he can be immature sometimes, but he's everyone's father.
Maybe that's why he gets hate.
Yeah, that guy turned Snake King into a productive human being like that. As far as I'm concerned, that was like the biggest passion project I've ever seen in Dota 2.
Life goal is achieved.
I love Snake King too, so I can riff on him like this. We're homies.
I just remember casting with him and hearing all of his college roommates.
He's doing stuff.
Yeah.
All right, Golden Boys has a Templar Assassin.
Yeah. The laning phase is now established.
They're dire side too. I like that.
Does this though mean like we're looking at...
All right, the game's over, guys.
It's Dazzle Husker. You can't beat Dazzle Husker.
It's not just that. It's the fact that your Gyrocopter is now the most worthless hero in Dota 2.
But your Templar Assassin at least got some good physical damage.
No,
Like,
TA gets wrecked too. Just go game 3.
I suppose because you can't keep any refraction charges on. There
This
is
matchup-
no game 3. There's only 2 games.
This matchup is so bad that Vega Squadron turned their Huskar into a support, or their Gyrocopter into a support. Do you remember that? They made Wraith King carry, which I haven't seen since like 2013 when Cap had good hair. And they made their Gyrocopter a support. Like, that's how rough this matchup is.
Oh, dude! I really hope Cap isn't listening to this.
I hope he is.
I thought his hair was an improvement. I don't know about the beard though. The beard's getting a little too long to go with a mohawk. Seriously. All right, let's go to our game, which we'll pause. So it's typical Dota. His face does not look that big.
Shout out to Aggressive.
Look at his head. Like the head size is massive.
For a spirit bronker?
For a mad cow, like it's. You'd think it'd actually be one of the most intelligent heroes in the game because of the size of his head.
No, I don't think that has to correlate.
There's a lot of sawdust in there or something.
Yeah. I mean, Coddle's got a really small face and head, and he's very smart.
Is he really, though?
Yeah, he's super strong, too, I think. In, like, the Dota lore or whatever, that guy goes ham.
That's because, like, the older version was Ezreal. And he was the wise old man that everyone went to.
Going on with this lion set?
Actually, no, I remember in the Dota movie, it was Chen. It was the Holy Knight who was the wiser one. Ezreal was just an old man that lived up in the hills. But Chen was the mastermind of things. He led the Sentinel. That's not Warcraft lore I'm talking about. This is the Dota movie that was made. The one with Anti-Mage and Terrorblade.
I don't remember this, man.
Really? It was one of the first machinima movies ever made for Dota 1. And they were all competing for Priestess of the Moon's love.
What?
But the problem was Terrorblade got really like depressed and emo and left. And
dude, literally nothing you're saying is connecting. I don't remember any of this.
It was a great movie. It was a fantastic movie. It went for about an hour. Like, it was like an hour Warcraft 3 machinima movie, and then he like goes to the undead to then learn all these dark powers, which he learns from the Lich King.
Yeah,
and then becomes Terrorblade and finds his metamorphosis form, and it's like, oh, what's ever happened to you? Then he actually ends up fighting up against a Sentinel. It was a great movie.
The more descriptions you give me, Toby, the more confused I get.
Oh, Bleds. How are you a Dota person without knowing that? Like, it's like you just play the game only.
I'm just here for the sick banter, to flame some people, mainly my friends, actually. If I don't flame somebody, it probably means that I'm less comfortable with them.
Alright, so you want Blitz to be a dick to you. Just tweet him really offensive things.
Bants, boys.
Eventually he'll like hate at you, and then you'll be like, yeah, Blitz loves me.
Alright, speaking seriously about this draft.
Yeah, we should do that.
What do you... I don't actually know what you're meant to do against Huskar as the dire lineup.
There isn't anything you can, like, cause are they running in mid or are they running in bottom? Because if they're running this dual mid, then I'm just like, okay, like your only choice is actually pushing Undying into that lane. Like that's it. In fact, they're actually going to lose Skylark. He tried to come in and defend this.
He's good, dude. Level 1 Flame Spheres is so weak.
But you can't kill him off unless you remove the life. So you let the TA do the damage, try and zone him out, and just keep decaying that Huskar until he's got nothing.
The only way to kill a Huskar is by removing his HP?
Yes, that's it.
What an insight.
That is it. Like
by killing Huskar, you kill Huskar. I understood it.
That's it. I'm not casting with you again. Give me Ryu back.
It's all good.
I'll just cast with Ryu all the time.
Nah, but TA is pretty okay. I understood what you meant. Again, I'm so sorry. I should just be analyzing the game instead of being a dick. This matchup, though, is just... It's rough for TA because you can burn through her HP pool and all of her refractions so quickly. And then on top of that, everybody from Golden Boys, magic damage out the wazoo. I think this is like a game where somebody has to get like a Silver Edge, or this Gyrocopter has to build differently. I don't think you can go for the standard mass stats build where you rely on your Rocket Barrage and your Call Down for damage because you die in like 3 seconds.
Yeah. But you're never going to get a Silver Edge over on someone like a Gyrocopter. Like the only person that would build a Silver Edge is, I don't want to say it, but TA.
I'm down.
Is like the only other person.
There are worse things in life.
Yeah. Playing one-on-one up against a Huskar in mid.
She's doing okay right now. Level 1 Flame Spears is... You can deal with that.
But the Undying has to back off now. Like, he needs to also give Templar Assassin space. Because you've also got Dazzle pulling back to look at towards the Radiant stacks. So he starts prepping this one. Doesn't even have to be for him. Like, it can be for anyone, be it the Ember Spirit, The Lena could even come up and soak up a little bit of this. I want to keep my eyes on Moon Meander, and yeah, actually, my timing is right for this, because Skylark's in a lot of trouble. They're running out. The Tombstone will ensure the kill, but what they had was that Slave. That's what get rid of that Tombstone. Able to do so. Undying the stun! He can't reach him with the decay! It's too far away! Crit's actually going to get the kill! Oh, that's just...
He had the decay.
He just couldn't cast it. Problem with being stunned.
That's so rough.
I was actually looking for Moon Meander. That's why when I clicked down there, I'm like, wait, why isn't Moon Meander actually charging down here? It's because he was charging towards the Templar Assassin to get to the rune.
I mean, what do you even do in that kind of position? Like, Undying is not meant to lose these types of fights.
Yep. That's the crazy thing. Like, you just get all the life back. Like, he has Tombstone as well as Decay up against 2 supports. They were able to control him enough. Like, the fact that Shallow Grave lasted long enough, they were able to bring down the Tombstone. Like, that's just really, really unfortunate for an Undying. They would only need like half a second longer on that Tombstone for it to work.
The crazy thing is this mid lane is actually going kind of okay. Like, the Templar Assassin is doing just fine. It just, eventually, it's going to just be rough. Where he hits level 6, you can't really contest against him. You're starting to see that, and that's why the Undying is now rotated to trying to help out.
Yep.
But you're just going to get Flame Speared like crazy now.
Yep. And Miracle just putting the second point into it as well, so Templar Assassin has real issues.
He can't come up anymore.
He actually got a sick, but the only charge he's gotten so far was from the Inner Vitality being used by Husker.
Oh, does he? Yeah, I don't agree with that item pickup. It's never going to come in handy.
Unless he thought like burning spears.
No, nobody thinks that.
No one was thinking
way.
that. But it's like the only other logical thing I can think of, which is completely illogical.
I actually bought one against the Jakiro, thinking that...
Liquid Fire?
Yep.
Oh, you poor guy.
I thought it kind of made sense.
It does, considering like the long cooldown of it, but... Yeah. He's just getting three burning spear stacks on him. He loses half of his he loses half of his life from 3 attacks with burning spears.
Oh yeah, that's the strength of the level 2, level 3 burning spears, is you can no longer contest like you used to be able to.
No Tower looks like he's looking for a kill. Just go straight under the tier 1 tower. Decay will make him think twice about this, especially considering he doesn't have Sleight of Fist up and running. But with the PMS as well as Searing Chains, okay, well, he thought twice about it and still commits to it. He might have to force the Tombstone out of Undying, but no. Undying will just decay it.
That's a pretty far dive. There's so many creeps though. What he's trying to do right now, Toby, is just zone him out of experience for when his tower gets the last hit. And he's doing an okay job of that so far, and gotta be careful though, because No Tail doesn't have his ultimate yet, and he's pretty far in. He's
about to get it though. If he kills off one creep, he's got his ulti. Like, that's all he needs, just one creep, and he hits level 6. Now the Undying Tombstone is going to drop. He didn't actually get the Sleight of Fist on the creep wave, but the creep, well, one of them, it's just so low, but it won't die. But Sky, like, what else has he got? Like, he's chasing down here and trying to fist bump into an Ember Spirit. That's not how you're going to win this game of Dota. And they can actually see the Earthshaker so low. The charge is coming down to keep the vision up, but okay, the Spirit Breaker has to pull out.
Spirit Breaker's doing okay too, though. He's got 5 CS, which is more than both the Earthshaker and the Undying combined right now. And this Huskar mid, now you've got some levels of the Flame Spheres. You can actually contest it. And Kaiser's just going to go for the creep wave in the neutral camp. He realizes this lane just isn't doable. Yeah. And this is the problem. Like, sometimes you get last pick Huskard, and you have 0 foreseeable counters to him. He almost has an armlet completed right now, to give you some context on how farmed he is. Like, the Gyrocopter's not going to be able to survive that.
So then you got to look for that. Actually, so let's just try and theorize this. How does GB kill the Huskar? Like, what's the perfect situation that you kill the Huskar, assuming that Huskar won't do something stupid like sitting on 1 life with armlet always turned on?
I mean, you can still... Lion is really good against him. Just the crowd control factor that he gives you. People think, like, the finger, of course, is useless. Yep. But you can use it at the beginning of the fight and just have your TA whack away at him. And that's when your finger actually does damage, is when you can do that first half of his HP pull. And the stun and the hex are obviously incredibly useful, but you've got a lot of different cores that you have to deal with. More importantly, it's just the Spirit Breaker is going to give you so much space to work with if you're the Huskar.
Yep. I'm actually looking to see where where Madara builds into. Like
Yeah,
if he completes up Ring of Aquila and just goes drums and they think, you know, let's just force it with high levels up in Flight Cannon. He's put it 4 points up into Rocket Barrage at the moment just because of, like, it's just laning phase. But once he got the 4 points up in Flight Cannon, then he can look to take up this Ancient stack, which the rest of the GB boys have been working on. So they can get some good injection of money into the gyro. And that may just be early enough before you have the supports doing too much work. Like, Lena's about to hit level 6. Like, Laguna Blade's almost there. The Dazzle and Shell, okay, yeah, the supports are going to do their job anyway. I'm really trying to find, like, happy places right now for GB.
They're holding okay. Like, it's not ideal, obviously, the laning phase in the picks, but...
And they've just lost the Undying.
Terrible.
Nortel. Oh, yeah, he needs to chase it in. The Flame Guard's burning him down, so the kill on the Undying is possible. And then he jumps back to a defensive Spirit. And they took the tier 1 tower at the same time, killed off by the Lena. And this is when GB, yeah, they were looking to fight. They're bringing in the Gyrocopter, so they're going to actually burn off the smoke and crit, missing the stun. The cooldown's going to hit, so they get the kill over on the Dazzle. But Madara's in very, very deep. They're actually TPing out. Templar Assassin also rotated down for this. They just accept the fact that the Dazzle will die. And Husker, okay, he ain't accepting shot. Thanks. As Templar Assassin jumps away, he'll now move up a little bit further towards the Gyrocopter, side of Fist-Searing Chain. Didn't control the Gyro, but the Lion's going to burn down to the Spears. He knows it. And Notel's trying to commit a little bit harder. The movement speed's not there, but that's why he's got Spirits. So right behind Madara, and the Flame Guard's just soaking up everything he's got.
What is this dive, Notel?
No for Searing Chains. Actually, he's in real trouble. He dies to the Gyrocopter. There were no friends back that deep. That was not his home.
That was not the dive that was going to win you Dota 2, the video game. That was so far in. He didn't, because the thing is, what is it? Chains is 110 mana, I think?
Yep.
Yeah, he was at 74. Even with the 2 wand charges, you're not near enough. That was way too aggressive.
It's like he thought he had the bonus movement speed over on the Gyro. That had to be it. But you're still looking at 360 versus 365.
Yeah, you're getting behind when it comes to static move speed. That was... And he has to know that the Flame Guard is A, going to run out soon, and B, it's going to get taken out by the Rocket Barrage. That was just... I commend him for never stopping. That is something that's very commendable in Dota 2.
I know a lot of people that would report him in a pub game for such a thing.
I wouldn't, man.
As opposed to
honestly,
commending.
go No-Tail. He just showed them that he's not afraid. That's part of the things too.
So what you're saying is this is all about the message.
Exactly.
Send the message. I'm still waiting for Moon Meander to have a charge more than I just keep vision for you guys.
That's fine. He doesn't have to do anything quite yet. His team is pretty successful without him entering the fights yet.
And this Lena's actually getting really close to having a Yule Scepter. Like she's just going directly for it. This is gonna be danger time.
This mid tower is in danger right now.
I think all the tier 1 towers eventually would just drop before like 20 minutes. Like, if you've already taken out the bottom tower, the SB Lion is just soaking up experience up here. He can't do much more. But the rotation keeps coming in from No-Tail as well as soon Miracle. Like, the only rotation he's really had so far was down to bottom rune to try and find a pick-off, which he did. Like, he killed the Lion. And did he actually... Okay. It looks like No-Tail's looking for the stacks. Hence he moved into the dire jungle. But the tier 1 tower drops. It gets denied by TA, which is nice. And then Undying does TP in. And Miracle, he's turning it like he looks like he wants to fight. He's only got 1 point up right now in Berserker's Blood. He did a 2-4-1-1 build.
That's perfectly fine. It's only that first level that really gives you everything that you need. The bonus resistance after that probably doesn't even make that big of a difference, especially when you've got the armlet and you've got the grave behind you, backing you up, like the mass amount of heals. And they've got so much control time. They should kill Moon Meander like 100% here, though.
Well, they don't have... Okay, now they have a finger. They got the finger by killing off one of the creeps with a call down. So yeah, Spirit Breaker should die. Actually draining out the mana, so he's got enough for a finger, and Gyrocopter with the Rocket Barrage will do the job. But Miracle's on his way in. Can't get in range for a life break, however.
He's so scary, though.
Actually, Gyro came back. And now No-Tail jumping forward, gets the Searing Chains. And Huskar, is he going to go downtown?
He's so far away.
Yep. The life break range isn't that huge.
Yeah, on top of that, No-Tail burned through most of his mana already. with that, which is why he has the bottle, but he's got to be a little bit closer to his team when he decides to go for these dives. And I think Golden Boys realizes Miracle's just too strong.
Yep.
Like, just run away from him.
So just dodge fights until you can get like better items, or maybe even like a kill on Roshan. Get something like, I don't know if you really want to get like an early Blink Dagger on TA here. If she can survive, which she won't. Like, that's a Laguna Blade option right there if they need it. She melds up, but the Sentry Wall is still down. Is she Soul Ripper? Okay, they just have to commit something more. The charge is often cooldown in 1 second time, but Moon Meander, where do you want to charge? You actually charged into the Lion. So the reason why Alina didn't do it, I think she actually had the one charges during that fight. But she didn't have mana for the Laguna Blade. Not in her pool, at least.
What a scary hero this Huskar is. Anywhere he goes, everybody just runs away from him.
He's actually waiting underneath the tower.
He's trying to get it denied. Or he DC'd.
The only two options. Can't be a bait for a gyrocopter.
No, it's going to be the deny.
So that's the first tower GB. I've seen explode over on the Radiant side and it was denied. They at least denied one of their own, but that's a small consolation prize.
Despite the fact that they just got that tower denied, they're not even far behind when it comes to net worth. Considering that 3 towers have been taken. I guess they did deny one of them, the mid tower.
Yeah. But there's still a lot of money coming into Monkeys, like 2,000 gold 13 minutes in. Like the fact when your support Lean is able to rush up a Yule Scepter like this, that's brilliant. This might actually be really nice. he ran into the Undying with that charge. They go right off the gyro.
Is this dive?
It is just going all out, man.
Guys, you're going to regret this.
Monkeys just feels like they're immortal, but they're most definitely not. So they lose the Spirit Breaker. Moon Meander throws away his life, and now Miracle wants to try and take the stack as well. They won't stand for this.
This is pretty redonkulous right now. They're just running behind tier 2s. Nobody wants to stop.
They're actually playing top lane too, and well, Templar Assassin can't line up the side blades. No-Tail's turning back in for this fight. Melt Strike! Well, okay, that hurts. No-Tail's running himself away further. Miracle, he's not giving up. Like, he really wants this. It's almost like he's trying to play low so he can just jump them and survive.
He is going to clear through a lot of these Ancients. More importantly, he steals a lot of the experience. He's like some sort of monolith that they just can't get past.
Overconfidence is the weakness of Monkeys. It's the way GB can win this game. Pure overconfidence. The charge comes in from Moon Meander, gets hexed up. There's a follow-up Earth Spike, and they drop the Tombstone. The Spirit Breaker cannot get away with a Future Wall down. They're just giving kills to GB.
Yeah, I don't know quite what the plan was. Nobody was really nearby him. Your carry wasn't even nearby.
Are they going for Melka Ward? Maybe that's what it... Maybe they're going for the Melka Ward. It's 0-3 on the Spirit Breaker. He's only going to die another 17 times without getting a kill.
It's pretty unbelievable how many deaths that was. Go, Jacob.
That was good times, man.
That was not an easy thing to accomplish. Everyone always thinks it's hard to die 20 times in a competitive game.
It really is hard.
Yeah, it's quite difficult.
Like, the only way you can get around it is by TPing into random locations as Nature's Prophet getting killed. Yeah. Like, that's one way you can do it.
I've actually never seen anyone die that many times without impact. So, congratulations.
He had impact, though.
Yeah, we're going to play CSGO later, and if he hears about this, he's going to be really angry.
Why? He was very proud of it, because they still won the game.
Okay, yeah, that's the part you have to mention.
Because that's what makes the Malk Award just so brilliant, is the fact you can go 0-20 and still win the game.
Yeah, you've got a challenge for it.
Like, that is one of the biggest challenges. Like, I actually still waited for, like, the Steam achievements to be added, and for the Malk Award to be in those Steam achievements. To go 0-20 and win a game.
Take Roshan.
In a ranked game. Like, it had to be in a ranked game as well.
Go take Roshan.
Yeah, they look like they're going in for it. It's before the Desto's up, but they've got a level 4 Meld Strike, so it shouldn't be too difficult. They'll lose their tier 2 tower for it, but worth it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Alright, here we go. This is what you needed. You give up the Roshan to the other team? No way. You can't give Roshan up to the Huskar.
Yeah. God, man, you want to give him Aegis the Immortal? But at the same time, I'm wondering if it's really going to be enough. Like, it helps protect the TA, so now she can get this Desolator and fight without having to have a Blink Dagger.
Oh, that Deso's going to make a huge difference.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they've done a lot of...
Oh, poor next time. It is not a support day, or maybe it is. Like, he's running back. The Burning Spears are still ticking him out as Miracle focuses on the Tombstone. So Lion pops. Laguna Blade will help kill off the Gyrocopter. And Miracle finds himself a double kill underneath the tower. And Undying won't be any luckier here. As No-Tail, he's got Searing Chains off cooldown 2 seconds. And knowing what he did before, he'll chase after it. Finds the kill. Spirit jumps back out again. And the tier 2 tower is dying in the meantime.
I mean, you saw what happens. I mean, Moon Meander's just doing him.
He just charged into the Earthshaker onto the tier 2 tower. He's like, yeah, got this.
I mean, he killed him.
He did. Can't take that away from him.
But
he's denied the experience too because he got the kill first.
Yeah, that was the weakness of the gyro there. You get 3-shot by the Huskar no matter what farm you have. Nothing you do deters that Huskar from killing you. Like, they're just gonna take this tower real short order.
And
this is some run at you, Dota.
It really is. I think Monkey's just like, and this is the reason why they're doing it. Like, it's not 3-2-2 and regretting it later on. Like, they regret it until Huskar gets himself a double kill in the middle of a fight and then turns the next one into a triple kill. Like, that's all Monkey's is looking at here. They know they've got this game pretty much in the bag based off the draft. But if they lose this game, then yeah.
Oh, this Ancient stack just is conveniently weak now too for Miracle. He's gonna have, if he wants it,
it's a smoke move. Can they actually kill him off? This is the test right now. Can they kill off the Huskar? He's got a Heaven's Halberd in the middle of all of this, and they actually put the Shallow Grave on him. He jumps off the Gyrocup. The cooldown's done its work. Look at this armlet toggle. How long can he stay alive? He brings down one Aegis, takes out the Gyrocopter, takes out the Undying. He is literally raid boss. They'll Yule Scepter onto the Templar Assassin, and now they'll beat through her as well. The Spirit Breaker charging on so they can go for more. It's a triple kill for Miracle. He survives through it all. No-Tail picks up a double. They'll take the bottom tier 2 tower and probably even chip away at the tier 3. This is Dota.
Huskar Dota. That's what I mean. Is you can't run the gyro as a 1 position against the hut. It's like you're hard countering yourself. Like you saw, he dropped the call down, rocket barrage.
Yep.
Gets 4-shot.
The hilarious thing was the Shallow Grave actually didn't do anything in that.
Yeah, he actually didn't need it.
It was so early on that by the time he came out of the stun, he could just armlet on. And the fact he got the halberd delivered halfway during the fight, like you're already having enough time killing him off.
He bought it at the very beginning.
Oh, yeah, he bought it.
Yeah, he was at the shop.
Yep. But having that there means that Gyrocopter can't attack into him. Like, what are you going to use? Magical damage to get around it? That doesn't work on Huskar.
No, this is a Huskar draft. Like,
yep.
I don't want to sound pessimistic or anything, but if you're drafting a Gyrocopter and a Huskar, like this is just gonna happen to you. Like it's not even something that you're too salty about.
But they can't even stop it. Like what are you meant to do when you're in that drafting position?
Huskar.
Oh wow. Maybe next time. That urn. The urn. No. Lion. It doesn't have to be like this. He was 100% and took one sleight of fist and just.
I don't mean by the way to take away anything from Monkey. They did the draft is.
Yeah.
It's almost like you last pick a Broodmother and there's no counter to it, right? And you just win a game. That's kind of what just happened here. It's more just if I were Golden Boys, I would just kind of put this as a mental note. Like, if we draft this heavy into the magic damage, ban Huskar. Like, this is a learning experience, if anything.
Mm-hmm. Always got to find that balance in your draft. And that's the way to avoid it, huh? Just always make sure you get a nice little combination of, like, everything.
They've got a medallion for him, too. Oh, my God. He's so unkillable.
So they put medallion on him on top of his casual plate mail he's holding on to.
He's got 30 armor right now.
Yep. And this is without actually having weave effect. Like, imagine what happens when you put weave on this guy. Like, there is no killing him. Like, you can't physical damage, you can't magical damage. But the only way he can do it is kill himself. Nice Echo Slam from Skylark. But how long is it going to last? They stun up Miracle. He's dropping low, and they're actually going for everybody else. Spirit Breaker will just buy back. They take out the Dazzle as well. But now it's time for Huskar Dota. Lena and Dazzle just get popped by the Templar Assassin. But you know it's coming. Miracle's just going to try and stand it. No-Tail's actually chasing after the line, so there's no more stuns. And now in comes your Spirit Breaker. This will buy the space for Miracle to start that attack off. Rocket Barrage isn't doing jack. He'll move over the Undying, actually life-breaking in. I actually am only just going on Huskar cam right now. They chase after the Templar Assassin. The Urn Charge is ticking her down. The Refraction's going to keep her alive, but the Sleight of Fist, it connects from No-Tail. Lion will be able to TP out, but he's the last man left alive here for GB.
A lot of buybacks expended by Monkey just to be able to make that fight okay.
Yeah,
they wanted to try to help out their Huskar comrade, but I mean he was good. He didn't need anybody.
Already No-Tail's getting like chip damage into GB too. So they take out the tier 3 tower. They can still stick around and fight. Lion, well, he's already used Finger of Death in the last fight, so he's got nothing really to work with there. I'm actually waiting for the Blink Dagger over on No-Tail. Just so he can do that, like, Blink Searing Chain initiation. Suppose, then again, he can do that. Like, slide a Fist Searing Chain from huge range.
You almost got a fully completed AC now on Miracle. And physical damage is the only thing that can take him down.
Nice stun. Nice call down. They're actually hitting their abilities, but Miracle just leaps up. The Lion will die straight away. Skylark, where are you? He actually TP'd back to base at almost full health because he had no mana. The charge will come in, but the Yule Scepter keeping Madara up, and Miracle beats into him now. He's already looking for his next target. He knows he's got the Gyrocop, so he jumps after the Undying, taking out the Tombstone as well. And maybe next time, or maybe this time, he could. No, they call it. This game is over. They know it. They got our pick. There's just no hope.
Yeah, you're not... You can't beat this hero like this. You can't first pick it because then you get destroyed. But if you last pick it like this, the game just ends. It's just so brutal. And you could see it from the draft. Like, we were sitting there talking to the draft. I was like, do they have anything? Like, Gyro is it, but Gyro takes so long to farm up damage dealing items to get to there. Like, it's by the time he gets there, Huskar is already 6-slotted and killed the rest of his team. You need like 2 Divines or something.
Yeah. It was rough to say the least, but Blitz, we can actually say that's going to be the end of our night. So
we did it.
We did it. We're back tomorrow night, same time, same defense channel. 20 CEST is when we begin every single night. Well, I say every single night. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is defense nights. But you can check out everything else that we're covering. We've got action coming out almost every single day in almost every single time zone with the ESL qualifiers, which are happening, the MLG World Championship qualifiers, which are happening, and a couple more tournaments, which are coming up very, very soon. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. And, of course, the defense. You can buy the ticket inside the game.
The D.
Yeah. Get yourself a part of the D. You can actually buy it. That's actually sounding a little bit wrong. But not much wronger than everything else I've said tonight. Yes, but you can, hopefully, when Valve actually start allowing us to put items back into the game, we will have a nice little treasure chest where you can help contribute to the prize pool.
A set?
Yep, that's what's coming up. You can get multiple sets. Multiple sets.
Multiple sets?
Yeah, it's inside the treasure chest. Get to come your way. For now, though, we actually have just the raw ticket. It's €3 or $3 USD inside the store. So buy that. You still support the ticket, support the prize pool. We put the maximum amount. We said, like, just throw everything in. So we put 25% towards the prize pool. So,
not bad, not bad.
Yeah, go support that. Support the defense. Tell your friends. Tell not your friends as well. And we'll see you back tomorrow night. Well, actually, you'll be back tomorrow night.
With Dirk, I think.
Yep. Now, I'm on some MLG games, and Cap is doing the ESL stuff. So, yeah, a lot of Dota coming out from our studios. Hope you enjoy the show, and we'll see you back tomorrow.